Hello? Am I live? It's been a while since I've done one of these. Hey Pandan, how's it going? Hello, Lame Shame. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Today, I want to work on Stella's hair. So, let me just give you guys a rundown of what that means. So, I've been working kind of slowly on upgrading Stella's look a little bit. So, an example would just generally be her face, like the inside of her eyes. Her eyelids is dark now, even though before it was like fleshy, kind of like her lips and nose. Then also this, which I don't think I have. Maybe I need to do like a. Yeah. So, like, if you look at I guess the original nose, the bridge is like very sloped. But if you look at the new one, it's much more snout-y. I don't know how else to describe it. But yeah. So, I've just been kind of been working. Also, I think like the front of her head is just a little bit better. Like her forehead. But the hair, this is the original hair. I just kind of put a shape key on it. This is her hair right now that's like in my game, and it's the one that people have probably seen like a lot of. And this is the new shape. So I want to take this shape and I want to actually make it look a little bit nicer than just, her hair is now out. So I'm going to start by duplicating this and then just fucking applying everything. And then I'm also going to delete the UV map, attributes, and the material. And I'm just going to start working. Okay. Let's see. So, I want to keep that shape. Whoops. But yeah, other than that, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing alright. The way I'm kind of thinking about it is like, cut where I need to cut, kind of move things where I need to move them, and then I'll probably work on cleaning up the topology at the end because, I don't know, it doesn't need to be perfect. At least not right away. Let me also just do that. Anybody get anything good on the Steam sale? I know I did. Nothing good on the Steam sale? You've been too busy with Gear Grid, I'm guessing? Or other such things? Look how bad the topology on the inside is. Like I just didn't even give a shit about what was going on in here. I mean, I kind of still don't, but I mean, it's not really important to be able to see the inside of her hair. I know I just deleted all the sharps, but I kind of want to see how it's looking. Oops. I think maybe another cut here should be good. What are you doing here? What is this? Who did this? Feel like, All right, see you, Pandan. Why does this not want to move? Weird. All right, let's do some cuts. All right. I think one more somewhere, but I feel like I don't want to overdo it. If I overdo it, it's not really going to look that good. So we've got, you know, small one here. Small one here. Like a medium one here. We've got a really big one here. And I feel like this could be the medium. Maybe I'll do a small one here. I do like that. Okay. Let's add some of the original cuts back in. Come on. Do the thing, please. Mark that one. Please. Okay. That's pretty good. So kind of think. Softening this up a bit might be a good idea. I've got a split here. Where do I want that triangle? I think that's like probably one of the big things that I've learned making like low poly models is just like how much you can get away with triangles. People are always like, "Oh, you should only use quads." I'm gonna be fair. A lot of people are not like that, but I feel like that's the common consensus is quads are good, triangles are bad. And you can get away with a lot of low poly stuff. Okay. I am liking the shape of her hair. Now to just kind of iron out some of this topology so that it's not as weird. Yeah. That's pretty good. Is it though, actually? No. All right. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this. Don't like that. Just gonna create a little bit of volume. Oops. In her hair, I guess. Whoops. Just so that it's not like weirdly concave. Yeah. Some of that lighting is not ideal. I think this one in particular, this one here exactly. I mean, is anyone really gonna see that though? Am I just stressing out about stuff that no one's actually gonna see? It just looks so much smoother on the outside. Like there's gotta be something. Maybe I just need to make a cut here. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, what? Why did I do that? Okay. It's definitely not perfect, but it's starting to look a lot better. Good. Okay. Okay. Let's have some fun. So what I'm gonna do here is a very special blender trick. You probably know, actually, if you use Blender, you probably know about this feature where you can kind of rip vertices. I'm gonna be doing something similar, and it's basically just gonna create faces like that. So I want to make kind of like a little piece of hair that kind of curls up this way. Whoops. Definitely think this could use a little bit here. Oops. To kind of create that. I actually don't know why I included this edge here when the idea. Oh, now I remember why. Of course. Okay. Think underneath we need a seam or a sharp. Get that nicely there, and then maybe see what this does. Ooh, that's ugly. That's gross. Don't do that. Okay. Whoops. I think I'm concerned that, like, if I make these two sharp... Oh, actually, that's not too bad. Maybe. Just maybe. A little bit of extra love up here would be good. Oops. Honestly, I think it has too much detail. Like, you're never gonna see it at that distance. So that maybe is fine. Got a little bit of a messy, tiny hair poking out front here. Try to give it a little bit of more shape. I have. I love Over the Hedge. Why do you ask? It's been a while, though, I will say. I haven't seen it in quite a time. Sorry, thought I was making a game about a cross-dressing black cat. That's actually a skunk that falls for a Persian cat. Nope. Stella's a bunny. What does that have to do with Over the Hedge? Does something like that happen in Over the Hedge? I really don't remember. Stella LePew. I'm gonna throw one back here. Let's do... Let's do something really crazy. I really love that movie, so I really should. That, like... I totally agree with you. Yeah, that was a... That movie was made at, like, golden... During, like, the golden age of, like, 3D animated movies, I feel. Good promo from... I... I'd love to say that, but, like... I'd love to say that, but I don't think that would be accurate. I don't think my game shares anything with Over the Hedge. Cars. Oh, okay. I mean, well, let's not get too hasty. Like Monster House is a little weird. I don't really remember hating Cars, so I think I liked it. But it's been a while since I've seen it, and I know a lot of people don't like it. So maybe that's like rose tinted glasses. I remember liking it. I think it needs a little bit more volume over here. Oh boy, this is really not good. Let's see. The talking animal. Monster House is a cinematic masterpiece, so Surf's Up. Which one's Surf's Up? Is that the surfing penguin movie? I don't think I saw that one. Or are they puffins? Maybe both. talking. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those, like, oh, hello. How's it, how's it been, Marcus? Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm just working on her hair right now, making it a little bit more interesting, hopefully. It's definitely a little trickier than I'm expecting it, but that's fine. These things happen. Whoops. No. There we go. All these movies go hand in hand. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, that's really funny. um, yeah, I will say Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter both have that, like, you know, like, I want to say there was a feel to some of those games where, like, they made those games with those animated movies in mind. And I think that's the thing that I really like about them. It's one thing I love about Jack and Daxter is the animated cutscenes. You slept? What? What's DBD? Is this something that you're not allowed to say in the stream, or? Because I read that and I think death before dishonor? Like, what? This piece of hair is giving me shit. I don't like it. Whoops. I might nuke it. I think I'm gonna nuke it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a really good way of putting it. Right? Like Jack and Daxter, the first one, and I guess the other ones as well, kind of felt like they were their own coherent stories, right? Or coherent worlds. Like you go to any part of Haven City, and even though it's like I definitely feel like the first Jack and Daxter did this better, you still kind of feel like there's people are living there, like this world is real. That first game though, like I remember playing that game and being in Sandover Village and thinking to myself like I want to live here one day because it was just so charming. And I never got to live there. What is this? What are you doing? Uh-oh. Where did this come from? Okay, I think we're good. Something's... Oh. I mean, yes, but like Sandover Village and nothing changes because you don't want to be living in Sandover Village um when Jack and his buddies go into the future and then the metalheads show up and everything gets worse. That that wouldn't be fun. Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. I think where I will say like that that's one thing that Jack and Daxter has over Ratchet and Clank cuz even though Ratchet and Clank had a really cool world and it did kind of feel like there was more depth to it than uh like I never saw a location and thought to myself that like it would be cool to live in like Metropolis or whatever. Although I'm sure it actually would be fucking cool. Like yeah. Another stray hair required. I don't know, man. Maybe here? Yeah. You know which Hogwarts specifically when I was a kid? Probably it would honestly either have been in either the Chamber of Secrets game or the Order of the Phoenix game because I feel like the Order of the Phoenix did a really good job at making the environment of the like movie Hogwarts. Yeah, Chamber of Secrets on the PS2 has Jeremy Soule. Yeah, man, I played the PS2 version of oh god, why am I blanking on the name? The first one, the Philosopher's Stone, but it's called the Sorcerer's Stone, because I guess reasons. But yeah, like it's basically the Chamber of Secrets, and I was like, oh man, like this is amazing. Can't believe I didn't even know this was a thing. But yeah, it's a thing. It's pretty fantastic. Yeah, the jelly beans and the cards, collecting the cards. Dude, honestly, if I am able to get my game funded, I might put a card collecting system in there just for fun. It sounds really fucking stupid when I say it out loud, but like really, really stupid. Like, Soup, what are you thinking? That sounds insane. What could have possibly possessed you to make such a heinous suggestion? A card collection game? Think about how dope it would be, though. Oh, that's stupid. Yeah, I heard it was something like that. But yeah. So, okay, Hogwarts Legacy is fun. The the Order of the Phoenix game, the best part about that game is the fact that like your spells are like wand movements with the right analog stick. And like think um think like Skate 2, or I guess any of the Skate games where you have the flip tricks and stuff that you do with the analog stick, and it's basically just wand movements. I know you were joking. So like in order to do like a Leviosa or something like that, you flick the stick up twice, and then, or no, maybe it's not that. It's something along those lines. Like maybe you actually do the like the swish and flick motion. It's something like that. But like every single spell is like that. So if you want to do like a Reparo or something like that, you have to do like a circle. If you want to do like a Expelliarmus, it's like a different thing. And the wizard battles were really cool in that game. So that one, like, I think that one, like, as far as just immersion goes, it is one of my favorite ones, because the rest of them are just like, oh, like you put a spell on your hot bar and then you push a button, and it's just like, okay, I mean, it's functional, but all I'm doing is pushing buttons. Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe they had a PS Move version. God, I forgot about the PS Move. I guess it still exists because they're using it for PSVR. Did I fuck up? I fucked up. Sorcery. Okay. I mean, God, I have PS Move, but I'm pretty sure like setting it up is just a pain in the ass. So I don't think I would. First of all, were I capable of even finding it? I don't know if I would even get it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think they still work at the moment. But like I just haven't tried it. Like I have the PS camera somewhere and I've just not connected it to my PlayStation 3. And honestly, even like my PlayStation 3, I use it literally daily, but the daily use of it is like to watch YouTube videos basically, and it stores all of my uh let's just say videos that I watch. The kind that are not on Netflix or TV shows. I ripped some of them from DVDs. Yeah, I feel like I just like didn't explain that well enough, but that's the gist of it. Kind of want some more cuts, but I don't know where to put them. I feel like if I do too many of these as well, that it'll just be like over detailed, I guess, which I don't want. Like already, if I'm just looking at her hair, it's like 389 triangles. What does her other hair look like? Let's just look at her other hair. Oh, that's not that bad. I should stop complaining. Okay. Do you kind of wonder? Let's give it a material. Hair. Whoops. Ooh. I'm strongly considering this. Okay, so shading, hair texture. Yeah, goth. I mean, she already is supposed to be a goth girl, anyways. But like, I just don't think in the. I don't think that came through all that well in the design. But man, that dark hair really doing something special. Let's put a. It was her teen phase. I mean, I guess she is supposed to be like a young adult in the game. Like it's kind of like a coming in of age story. Like she finishes quote unquote high school. Well, she's not in high school. There's no high school, but like, she becomes an adult and then the story begins. Zenithil. Let's see. I want this one. David Bowie's outside. What am I looking for? Hue saturation value. There we go. Let's do that. Let's darken it. Definitely needs to be darker. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about streaks. This isn't exactly a world where hair dye is particularly plentiful. Whoa. Why does that suddenly look really weird? How very odd. Copy of Avatar? Are we talking James Cameron Avatar or other Avatar? Yeah, she has. Okay, so her cousin is like a mentor to her throughout most of the game. Um, and I don't know if I would say general adventure, but definitely, it's definitely like pretty close to what she is, right? Hmm. She's a ranger, sort of. It's kind of like hard to talk about the plot without giving it all away, I guess. Okay. Sorry, I got a little distracted there by some conversations. Is this gonna be first person? No. It's the big reveal at the end. Oh god, Jack 4? No, I don't want that responsibility. I don't think anybody should have that responsibility, but I don't want it, least of all. I might be the only Jack and Daxter fan who's like, I don't really want a Jack 3. Or a Jack 4 rather, sorry. Why did I say Jack 3? I want Jack 3. I want Open Goal to finish Jack 3. They've been working on it for a long time. And I can only be so patient with people who are doing things for free. I mean, I can be really patient actually, but Stella's Jack's mom. No. No. That's why he has long ears. Oh, it's Thun Guns. How you doing, bud? I don't want to Jack 4 at all. That's true. Yeah. Even if, especially if Naughty Dog made it. I think we're kind of at the point where, like, nobody who was there at the time those games were made is there anymore. And I don't think any of them would really do them justice. Or do the game justice. I think we saw that with the sort of leaked concept art. Yeah, we saw that with the leaked concept art, right? So that would be the first thing. But also I just think tonally as a game, like that game is very, how do I put this? It's very crude. Like the humor is very like teenage boy. And I feel like the gaming industry just doesn't want to make games for teenage boys. So yeah. So like I don't trust a remaster, and I don't trust a fourth game. I feel like if either of those were to exist now, there would be more controversy than there would be actual game. I don't know how else to put it. That's really all I can say about it, I think. Let's see. Thun Guns. Ready to... Did you say... Oh, just learning Feather 3D easier on my hands than drawing. What is Feather 3D? Internet, do your thing. Draw in 3D. Oh, it's an iPad app? Whoa. This looks cool. It's kind of like, oh, I already forgot what the VR game that is called, but it's like that. God, what's it called? Oh my god. VR drawing app. Let's see. I guess OpenBrush is one of them. Gravity Sketch. Is it called Masterpiece? Maybe Brushwork? I don't know. Oh, it's Quill. That's the one I'm thinking of. Not to be confused with Quill from Moss. Dreams. Isn't Dreams the like game making app for PlayStation 4 or 5 at PlayStation? Enables to draw on iPad in 3D, so it's like Blender Grease Pencil. Oh, that's cool. Uses Gravity Sketch. I don't think Gravity Sketch is an app for me, but I do like it. It's very cool. I feel like we've got enough stray hairs. I can't think of like where another one would exist, but there is like an urge in me to kind of add like something like this. Yeah. Whoops. Let's try that again. There we go. No. Why did that happen again? Ah, of course. What is happening here? Something like that. Medium molecules dreams. Yeah. I Dreams is cool, but I honestly feel like it's like one of those games where like I would just tell people who use it to like learn how to use Unity or learn how to use, I guess, Unreal or Godot or something. Too lazy to care about topology. Well, topology is not lazy enough to care about you. To not care about you? To not care about you. Thank you. I agree. I'm really happy with the way she's looking right now. I'm going to add it back in, even though I got rid of it. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Ugh. So, topology is one of those things that I think people stress out about more than they need to. Depending on what you're doing, topology does not matter. Like, if I'm being honest here with Stella, like, what is the topology of this hair? So you've got a general sense that the loops are kind of going down towards the bottom of her hair. And then you've got shit like this, where it's like you can sense that there's something there, but it's still kind of fucked up. Yeah, right. You've got her face, right? Let's hide her hair for a second. Get a nice, terrifying view here, where you've got loops around the eyes. You've got like a loop around the. Oh, actually, yeah. Here, loop around the brow, over to the nose, all the normal stuff that you would see, and then you have these cuts here that technically don't make sense. So, yeah. I would not worry about topology. What I would learn with topology, like, okay, actually, better yet, the first thing I would advise people to learn, like, I guess this would be directed at Thun Guns. If you're going to learn Blender, learn how to sculpt. That's going to be way more important than learning how to do topology, because sculpting is going to help you understand how to get good shape in 3D. And it's basically going to be all the same stuff that you hear from artists about, like getting your shapes right and getting your proportions right. And when you're sculpting, all the technical shit goes out the window, sort of. I mean, you still have like some things that you have to worry about, but like for the most part, you're just worried about making sure the model looks good. And then you can separate out the topology section afterwards by, well, I mean, I guess just doing the doing retopology. And at that point, you have a model. You just need a guide. And there's a good number of guides on the internet on like how to actually do topology. But the basic thing is just like you need to like know the basic rules. Like, okay, so for instance, these are like the corners of her eyes, right? If I hide her eyelashes, and you can see I've got a midpoint here. You don't need a midpoint, but what you do need is you need like equal number of edges around the eyes. So there's like a total of 12 faces around the eyes, and the same rule is applied to the mouth. Stuff like that. So like other than that, the rules are not that important. And then thinking about your edge flow, like why do you want a loop around the mouth? Well, because the mouth is going to open and close, and it's basically a loop. Why do you want a loop around the eyes? Same deal. And then, you can look at, for instance, the jawline. Like this is a loop that goes from like around the head, I guess around the jaw, to the corner, and then it goes up because that's the shape of the jaw. Stuff like that, right? You can look at, the shoulders, right? Oh God, let me just try and be safe here for a second. It's not like I modeled anything crazy, but. So you've got, I mean, for the most part, like her shoulder goes into her boob, but like I think with other models, what I would do is I would have like the pec kind of come up this way and then go around this, because that's that's roughly the shape of you've got like the pecs, they go up like this. You've got like a collarbone. This is way too wide. Let me just fix this real quick. You've got the collarbone, whoops. And then you've got the deltoid, right? And it kind of does one of these. So you can think like, okay, topology wise, let's just get another brush here. Oh, cool. It's a different color. Topology wise, you just want it to kind of be like that. And then like that. So like thinking about the other thing, this is probably going to help people as well, is thinking about areas where, like for instance, this corner here, this is basically just a subdivided cube, right? Or like her arms, right? These are just tubes. And then I add a little extra thing there for the elbow, right? I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, you don't need to do a lot. And yeah, I think that's one of the things that oh, that's not the right one. What am I looking for? Okay. I think that's one of the big things that I learned doing topology for this game is that like you can actually get away with a lot of bad topology. And even just art in general. Like again, going back to that question I asked, like what is your goal? Because if your goal is to just have pretty art on the internet, you don't need to do retopology at all. Let me see if I can find a model here. I need to remember where I put it. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. This will only take a second. It's gotta be 05? No, 06? Okay, I'm opening up Zelda. I bring her out whenever I need to just showcase what I mean by you can get away with a lot. Or sorry, you can get away with a lot and still have something that looks good. Okay. So, this entire thing is like sculpted and I didn't do any retopology. At least I don't think I did any retopology. We're probably going to find out that I did. Oh yeah, okay, so I did a little bit of retopology for the arms, but not even really good retopology. It's pretty shitty retopology. But like, yeah, this is a whole mesh. It's pretty ugly, right? Like, it just does not look good when you look at it like this. You've got some tubes here. They're fine. The hair, it's fine. I guess the shoulders and some of the other stuff that needed to be modeled in the ocarina is kind of a mess here. We turn off wireframe and look at the actual render. Let's turn on cinema again. All of a sudden, you basically see that the render doesn't really align with the mesh. Getting some darker spots here that I'm... Oh yeah, that's just the lighting. Yeah, and that's really just because like it comes down to like, what's your texturing look like? What does your shaders look like? Let me make this a little bit more flattering. And that kind of thing. And like, you know, I don't like to go this close up usually, but like, you can see how much detail I got in there, despite the actual mesh. Like if we just turn the wireframe back on, despite the mesh, I got so much extra detail in here, and there's no like the topology is horrendous. You would not be able to animate this, but I don't need to animate this. I just need it to look pretty. Yeah, there's all the skin detail. It generally looks a little bit better, more zoomed out. But yeah, this doesn't need to be like crazy detailed. None of your things need to be perfect. They just, like, the topology just needs to be suited for whatever it is you're doing. Oops. Okay, let's go back to Stella. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Anyone who wants to make things in 3D, just stop worrying about the technical shit and do stuff, I guess. The Stella render. One day we'll get there. Definitely thought about doing like a sort of like high quality Stella render with like fur sim and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not very good at that stuff, so it's probably gonna be a while before I even do something like that. Whoops. I've not done any chibi, Stella. Do one now, see how I improve. No. General. Oh, playtesters? I have playtesters, my friend. The game is not open for playtests right now. Mainly just other devs who are going to be able to look at my game critically and give me advice I need to help me out. Yeah, yeah, fair enough. Like, here's the thing: it's just like I'm not there yet. Like, I'm not even done with Stella's design technically, so it's like making a sort of like movie quality version of Stella would be such a waste of effort, I think, when I could just focus on, I don't know, just making the game better. I did like a lot this week actually. So this week, let's see, what did I do? I got the pole swinging working pretty much exactly where I want it. Today in particular, I was working on camera collision stuff. That was a basic, I don't know if I would call it a request, but it was a suggestion by Pandan. So I did that. And then what else? What else did I do? I did something else, but I forgot. I guess I started like also just I guess I just kind of like continued some of the levels or some of the level that I was working on. Okay. Get out of here. Yeah. I could probably show some of it. Let me actually just make a build real quick. Pole swinging? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, let's just clarify. These are horizontal poles, not vertical poles. But yeah, I'll make a build real quick so I can show off what I've got. Like Jak and Daxter, yeah. Yeah, and honestly, like before it wasn't feeling good. I didn't think it felt good, at least. And I'm sure like the people who were playtesting it were like, "Oh, this doesn't feel good," but they were too nice to say. Or like they couldn't quite put their finger on why it didn't feel good. Maybe I think that's probably more accurate. but I was able to figure it out. I was basically able to break it down to how would I describe this? Like, if you okay, so you've got like sections basically. So you've got like snapping. So Stella's like, let's say, pointing straight down on the pole. She swings to here, and then you've got this angle, and this angle essentially represents, this whole angle here represents her jumping this way, right? And then from here to here, maybe like here, it represents her. Let me actually redraw that this way. And then from here to here, it represents her jumping like this. And then from here to here, she goes directly up, that kind of thing. So I just kind of like sectioned it off where like if she enters like a range, then that range is sorry, they got distracted. That range basically will lead into a single jump. Let me just remember. Oh, build settings. Here we go. Let's see. New folder. Project Stella 2025-07-08. Select folder. Select folder. Okay, hopefully we don't get any errors. I think in some of the later ones there was some pole swinging. I remember actually in I can't, maybe Underworld, you could actually like use the poles in really creative ways. Like they let you basically like pick up a pole off the ground and jam it into a hole and then use it as a pole swing, and then you could also pull that pole out and use it somewhere else. It was really cool. All right, successful build. No errors. Except for 2. Did I? Okay, good. Oh, playtesting Outer Wilds. Interesting. If I ever apply to the studio, I can add a BAFTA award-winning game to my resume, but hopefully they don't scroll down to see that. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not gonna just give the build out. Like I said, playtest. We're not at like proper playtesting phase yet, but I will be sharing when that happens, and it's also not going to be happening anytime soon. Just so we're all on the same page. The hell? Yeah, I mean, if you want to, Stella fan model would be really cool to see. My Discord server has a fan art page. The only rules are no, not safe for work. But if you see in there, you can see people put her in bikinis all the time. And at the very top of the page, I think I pinned it. There are reference images for people to look at. So if those are things that you need, they're on my Discord server. Discord and all my other socials are in the description of this stream. So yeah. Hope to see you guys there. No, they don't really bother me. I feel like ultimately the internet's going to do what the internet's going to do, and I can really only be a bystander to this stuff. And it's also like, I know what I'm doing when I model, or I knew what I was doing when I modeled Stella. So it's not like I'm sitting there going like, "Oh, I'm so offended. Like this is so terrible." Like I like it. So yeah, no, it doesn't bother me, and I think the stuff that does bother me, like I would just kind of like set us like I just probably wouldn't acknowledge it, wouldn't pay attention to it. Hopefully no one tweets it at me, but I'm sure someone will be like, "Oh, check out this fucking tentacle thing that Stella's hanging out with," and I'm just like, "No, no, my eyes." But I don't know. At the end of the day, like yeah, internet's gonna internet. You can't really do much about that. Oh, safety in numbers. Yeah, I remember you. Well, I mean, I hope to see you come back. You could always just like hang out. You don't have to like. You're under no obligation to be active in my server. If you just want to lurk there, you're welcome to lurk. So, yeah. But yeah, I hope to see you back there again. Um, yeah, I mean, you say how quick, but like, gosh, technically I've been working on this game for like 2 years now. So it's, you know, people do what they do. Kind of wish I was a little bit farther along, but I feel like that's a different topic altogether. Carmela from Sly Cooper. Oh, are you talking about the cop? Is that Carmela Fox? Is that her name? But yeah, I mean, if that's who she reminds you of, then awesome. I feel really happy to hear that. Oh, hello, Sir Lepitorada? Lepitorada? How's it going? And yeah, thank you for hanging out. Been programming and modeling for 5 years now and am nowhere near finished, especially since UE5 constantly gets updates forcing me to relearn so much all over and over again. Oh yeah, you gotta like, that's one of those things is like, it, I've stopped updating Unity I only did it once for Project Stella, and generally speaking, I just don't update Unity. I don't update Blender really that often. Like, I'm still not on Blender. What is the latest one? 4.4? I'm on 4.3. And I sculpt in 4.2. So, it's like, yeah. It's a nightmare. So don't feel bad if you can't keep up. And thank you, Senor. It's Senor Lipitorada, maybe. Hopefully that's it. With the like emphasis. Hell yeah. Glad I got it right. Okay, sorry. I gotta catch up. Let's see. Same. I was like, I wonder what that game looked like. Checking it. Oh, thank you. Yeah. We'll see. I might try. Oh, you're Brazilian. Oh, okay, cool. I'm Venezuelan, so I don't speak Spanish, but like the like how to speak Spanish is like something I know. Let's see. Stella to me is spiritually Usagi Yojimbo. Am I gonna hate looking at this, Marcus? Oh, dude. This looks fucking awesome. So I really like this. I'm gonna look into it. But Stella is actually the bunny from the Holy Grail. Can't remember for the life of me how I stumbled upon her. Probably got lucky with recommendations. Oh, my videos? Yeah, sometimes that happens. Constantly update Blender because I don't want to have files accidentally corrupted. I've had that happen before and lost a whole year of work. I don't know. As a Blender user of like over 15 years, I don't really care about the updates anymore. I feel like Blender ever since 2.8, probably even let's say later, like 3.0 or 3.5 or something like that, has been so good and so stable that like you don't need any other versions of Blender. Or in my opinion. Let's see. You're on 3.2 still. You quit updating. It's horrendous trying to move over all the add-ons and plugins and tools from one version to another. Yeah, that too. That all the hotkeys change and they make new changes that kind of like screw up old features. Like the reason why I don't sculpt in 4.3 on is because my entire like sculpt workflow exists in older versions of Blender and I can't function. I can't function as a sculptor without the specific ways that I like to sculpt. Let's see. No, Usagi is a well-known comic book character. I've never heard of him, but I'm glad you directed me towards him. I also have a project that is taking ages to finish too. I have a web comic called Lua. Is this in Spanish or I guess Portuguese? I don't know if the rules of Portuguese are the same as like Spanish. So Lua, like Roxa, I don't know, something like that. Hopefully I got that right. Stan Sakai Legend. I'm getting booped. Who summons me? Oh, Safety in Numbers has returned. Welcome back. Let's see. Who else? I imported the Jack 2 model into... You notice these blue lines. Oh, okay. So these blue lines are sharps. Essentially what they do is... Let's actually just do something stupid right now. I'm going to save. I'm going to clear all these sharps. You see how the mesh looks now? Now, without clearing them, you can see I have sharp edges here. That's basically it. They're just ways to mark edges to tell Blender that I want you to render this edge here as though it is sharp. And it looks really bad when every face is marked sharp. It just looks, I guess it just looks flat, shaded. But yeah. So that's basically all it is. The way you do that is you can just select an edge, and if you press Control E, you bring up the edge menu, and you can go to mark sharp and then mark the edge sharp. So that's basically it. The difficulty with like the Jack models is I don't know this for sure, but I get the impression that they didn't have any sharp markings. So I don't know if they belong there. But it's probably just like a I don't know if are you importing it from are you importing it through like OpenGoal, or are you getting it online on like the models resource? I guess would be the question I have for you. Oh god, so many comments now to get through. I can't even. Okay, imported Jack. Okay, so she's Uzaki. I mean, I guess if that's the, yeah. I wish Blender was compatible with AMD cards. Yeah, they are building compatibility, but like again, it just depends on what your uses are. Because if you want to do some rendering, yeah, you're gonna have difficulty. But if you want to do something like what I'm doing, like AMD cards don't matter. You're just a little bit more limited in the rendering department. And you can have multiple versions of Blender. Yeah, I've downloaded. I don't use the launcher feature that are the new, like, I don't know, like Blender launcher, but I just download the versions directly still because I'm still an old school user. I had like the first version of Blender that I worked from was Blender 2.49. That one was fucking atrocious. Also, thank you, Senora. I appreciate the kind words. Let's see. Also, Noah Brewer, you didn't make backups? That sucks, bro. Losing a whole year's worth of work. Yeah. Backing up stuff is very important. Jiminy Christmas. Even the last piece of fan art is Bikini Core. Yeah. I mean, yeah. People are going to do what they're going to do, but I mean, honestly, I think all of the fan arts that I've seen in here they all make me happy in one way or another. But yeah. I think I don't like this one. Maybe That feels much better. Okay, I am probably going to set this aside for now. I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. Honestly, I think it looks pretty cute. Much nicer than before. Messier. It's definitely got the right shape too. So, okay, save that. I gotta do a quick showcase. Let's game streaming? Game. Project Stella? No. Yes. Okay. So, Project Stella. Right now, things are looking a little weird because I deleted everything. So, there was a scene where she was in her house and she was sitting on a couch reading a book. But now, since that's all deleted and I didn't delete her sitting on the couch, she's sitting on nothing reading a book. Let me also go into the file select. Why? Ooh, okay, no. Can we do this? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I created a save system. So, I mean, you could continue, but I just deleted that. I should probably fix that. So I'll have to write that down. But yeah, you create a new file. Ta-da, you're in a new place. So this is the new level that I've been working on. Let me just make sure debug mode is on. And basic idea is you're not going to start here. You're going to be starting way down there. Probably going to be adding more level behind that rock there, but for now, I've just been working on the main level. Let's see. Camera now allows you to occlude Stella. So, partially occluded Stella is possible, but not fully occluded. Let's see, what else? So, I guess she got a new run cycle, much more bouncy. Oh god, let's see. I don't know, man. I just believe in respecting the character and treating her as a person, which just makes it a tad more immersive, ultimately turning out more thoughtful and immersive fan art. So, I think I understand what you're trying to say, but I also kind of think like you're just never going to be able to like that's going to color your preference for the type of art that you like, but because you're never actually going to be able to like control what it is that people actually do, like giving it any thought is going to like it's just gonna like mess with you. So for me it's like, okay, I like the visuals and I get that that's not actually her. Like in all of the fan art, that's not Stella. That's basically it. Think about it like this, right? You have Tomb Raider, the first Tomb Raider, like the original Tomb Raider, and she was made in a similar way to Stella, similar proportions and all that kind of stuff. Now, they put her in a sexy outfit, but the creator, Toby Gard, was not okay with the way they put her in pinup photos. Now, I have thoughts about that, but I understand that perspective. And the only thing that I can do is represent Stella in the way that I see her for other people, and then let other people make the decisions themselves. And if people are making art of Stella, that just means that they like what I'm doing, even if they make art in ways that I don't like or approve of. And as far as it goes, the bikini stuff, like that's minimal. Like I whatever, like she's at the beach, who cares? That's kind of how I feel about it. I'm going to make Stella the way I think she and like present her the way I think she should be presented, and the internet is going to do its thing and go absolutely crazy. So swimming is still kind of shit. If you've seen swimming before, the animations are still very placeholder. I'm sure I'm sure someone like bugged it out, but I don't even remember how. We've got a new collectible here. This is the runestone. And this is the keystone. Ta-da. Thank you. Let's see. Maximum marketability. Yeah, I mean, that is true. Like, and honestly, like, I'd be lying if I said I didn't like that kind of thing. So it's like, what kind of a hypocrite am I being were I to make a character that looks like Stella and then get mad at people for, like, making art that I just don't approve of? I think that would be, like, the biggest sort of hypocrisy, because I know what people are going to do. And the fact that she's a fictional character kind of makes it okay. Because no one's really getting hurt here. But, like, if she was a real person, then I'd be like, okay, you guys need to stop that. Like, it's not okay. All right, so let's see. We've got checkpoint saving. So if I go in here, I'm in a new checkpoint. Whoops, I got hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so new checkpoint. Let me just save really quick. And then quit. And then continue. Oh, wait a second. That didn't work. What the fuck? Oh, what the hell? There we go. That was weird.
Ouch.
Okay, found another bug, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I don't have, like, saving of, like, dead characters, but, like, the Lost Frontier. Does it? Oh, no. That's not a good thing. Oh, no. So this is all obviously a work in progress. Like, none of these buildings are finished or anything like this. Everything here is, like, very block out and stuff, and there's going to be more work done to make it look much better, but I just like having something pseudo textured just to kind of, like, give me an understanding of what everything's going to look like in the end. Yeah. So then up here, I've got that switch, and that gate opens.
Yeah.
And voila, the gate has opened. Okay.
Yeah.
So the pole swing that I was talking about is over here. Oh, is the audio coming through? All her ha's. My sound design is on par. It's only Stella. And it's not even finished. Anyways, yeah, so have the pole swinging. So the standard, like, you can go up if you want. And then there's a even higher one. Maybe I got that wrong. Yeah, no, I got that right. And you can do it pretty quickly too. Like, you can do this. So it's fairly easy now to get it, like, to get it right. And I kind of want it to be that. Like, I don't want it to be, like, easy to the point where it's like, oh yeah, you just push a button. So there's probably going to be some more dynamic stuff, but, like, for an introductory level, that's kind of just like, hey guys, this is my game. Check out my game, guys. It's my game. I think this is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. I gotta adjust the height of that, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
And I open the other gate. So, yeah. Just a very basic level. And the thing that I'm working on right now is over here. Let me just fly. It's all this stuff, the sort of courtyard. So there's going to be more stuff in here to do to explore the castle. Yes, but I can't talk about it right now. But I will probably post about it eventually when it comes time. So yeah, like this level, I stopped working on it probably like 3 months ago, and I picked it up like a week ago. So I'm hoping to get like this level at least done by the end of the year, and I think that's doable. But for now, Kung Fu Panda, I have not played Kung Fu Panda, so I don't even know. Yeah, but for now, it's like it's still very basic. It's still gonna be, like still gonna be working on like editing stuff and adding in different types of obstacles and that kind of thing. Just to kind of make it like more interesting. I'm hoping that this level at least gives people like 15 to 20 minutes of gameplay so that they can like properly experience the game. But we'll see. We'll see how that tracks. Stella has the power of flight. She's ascended. Yeah, that's true. Okay. This is the playground. This is where the real shit happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is where I do all the testing stuff. Where I do all the camera, where I did all the camera stuff to like test to make sure that like, oh, she's occluded, and now the camera is moving forward. Also, something I need to fix actually is the crawling under areas. The camera moves in, but it's still very like bad. And then if I get out of there, it just kind of like fucks up. But yeah. Let's see. I've got a bunch of testing doors, and here's all the pole swing areas. Let me just unlock this door. Yeah, so this is like where I tested all the like pole swinging to get an idea of like the measurements that I would need to place these at in order to make sure that like the player could properly swing from them. And yeah, like that's what I've been doing. The one animation for the pole swing that needs to get fixed is this one, which is her changing directions. It takes too long and it's very stiff, and I don't like it. So I've also kind of thought about maybe, I know it gives it more character, but I feel like the fact that it's like rotating. Oh, thank you. Stella merch. Oh my god. Probably after the game is released. Like, I don't want to do like merch drops before the game's even released. I feel like that's just like not cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have anything else to share. Everything else is like either broken or still being worked on. And also broken. Merch before games is... Yeah, it is a little tacky. So after the game, probably. But I do want to do merch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of shit here. I'm sure I've showed this already. This is just like the stuff where I put the thing in the thing, and then it does the thing. I go like, oh, oops, put the sphere in the thing. I also got to fix that. She's jumping whenever I press the A button while it's paused. And it's cool because you can take... I think you can also put the wrong one in. Like, let me just take both of these. Like if I put this square, oh no, I can't. I have to do both. Maybe this one? Yeah. Like I can put the square in there, but it won't do anything. So I need to put the cylinder in there. And this one broke. That's not good. Okay, I'll have to fix that. And then this one. Oops, didn't mean to pick that one up, but okay. Put this thing in.
Yeah.
And then this one, it just disappears. I don't know what else to share, honestly. Like, I feel like most of this is pretty much stuff that like I've shown people. I have a huge collection of items, I guess. Here are all the items that I've made, all of her different shirts, jackets, pants. I think my favorite one is this one here. I think the weighting is way off on this one, but I do like it. What?
Yeah.
Wait, do I not have the other top?
Yeah.
Weird. It's a cool shirt, right? Like, I have nothing else to share here, but like, does anybody have any questions? Like, yeah. Does anybody have any questions about
Yeah.
Project Stella? All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't done anything with this barrel I made ages ago. That's funny. Can I jump on it? Okay. You love the character customizations? Yeah, okay. That's my crutch. I love making new outfits for Stella. That's why I have so many. And if I'm being honest with you, I'm probably going to make another one soon. But yeah, like, it's just tons of fun to like pick all of them up, collect all of them. And I've thought about like maybe making them all one set, but I still like the idea of like, oh, you have like, I don't know, I guess the armor set or whatever. And you can kind of just like do like a quick little mix and match.
Yeah.
Oh, the gloves. It probably, so I do want ranged weapons, including a form of gun, but it probably won't be anything like what you've seen in Jak and Dax or Jak 2 or whatever. I think that it's probably going to be it for that. I might load up a game. Matchlock confirmed. What is a matchlock? perhaps. You're definitely close. Let me see. Trying to think of like what game I should even play. Probably gonna play a game for like maybe an hour and a bit. But I just can't think of like what I should play. Yeah, I saw. I think cool one, artistic would be wheel lock. What the hell's a wheel lock? A wheel lock pistol? I mean, again, you're pretty close, but not quite. You know what? I know. I feel like everyone knows that this is what was going to happen, but I'm just going to launch Jak and Daxter and play it. So let's go on a journey north. Far, far to the north. Just gotta pause my music. Turning gear creates a spark which ignites the powder in the gun. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like that idea. See, I don't know. There's a lot of... I'm going to change something real quick. Wait, where... Let's see. Where are you? L2... There we go. That feels much better. You sent it to my Discord. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I looked it up. I didn't quite get what it was looking at, but like that, the way you describe it sounds really cool. So, yep. We'll see. Like, you're definitely in the same ballpark. Like, I'm definitely thinking like that sort of era of like firearm, basically. Because I think fucking pirates are super cool, even though they were also assholes. I just think the whole like idea of like these people just roaming the ocean at a time when like, you know, going to sea was like death basically, and like all the lore behind it, like all the different pirates, like they did terrible things. Let's be real, but like the premise is just such a cool premise for a fantasy story, so that the whole pirate thing is going to play very heavy into my game because I want it to. Historic weapons is your thing. Cool. I wonder, like... Yeah, I know, but like, okay. I guess you're right. I don't know. Popularized by Disney, I guess. Or just the internet in general. Ow. Gilbert and Sullivan, what is that? What is Gilbert and Sullivan? Did I get everything? General History of Pirates book in the... Oh, yeah, okay. I've heard of that one. I'm very model of a modern major general. It's from a story where the bad guys are pirates. Cool. Yeah, that's a book that I have on my reading list. And I don't think I'm gonna get very far into it. I'm getting booped on the Discord. Wait, who's doing the booping? Oh, was that you, Marcus? Marcus Aurelius? Oh my god, please. Can't take it. Oh, this is our... So many people booping me all at once on the Discord. Ah! It's still happening. Just want to play Jak and Daxter. Just want to play this game I've played thousands of times. I think one thing that I need to be okay with is creating areas where there's like space to just kind of like run around. Like I don't need to have pickups everywhere, right? Like I can just have stuff. As long as like there is still like stuff to do in the levels. It's okay to have a little bit of downtime, but like, I'm definitely afraid of going a little too overboard. Making giant levels and shit like that, that'd be really scary. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, that's one of those things that, like, oh man, it makes me, like, really happy and then also really sad at the same time. Like, I love Jak 2 and 3. Man, people are just blowing up my Discord right now. I love Jak 2 and 3, but, like, the complete change in, like, tone and gameplay is, like, also one of the saddest things to me. It's like a loss of innocence. You know what I mean? Like Jak and Daxter was like, it's just like, oh, this fun little adventure that you go on with your buddy. Even though it has world-ending consequences, it's still presented in a very upbeat and like really happy-go-lucky kind of way. And like it's just a fun, good time. And then you go to Jak 2, and he's just like, I'm gonna kill Praxis, and like you're shooting guns, and he's angry, and it's very like 2000s edgy. It's great, but it's like sad. I didn't need to punch that guy. Go. Go. Come on, you can do it. The world's only Avenged Sevenfold fan. Nah, he's listening to Evanescence. Just like me. That was the thing, like that was the just the vibe of like the early 2000s. It was awesome. I mean, even Prince of Persia tried to do it. Like they had the first one, which was very much like it was just a cool sort of Arabian Nights style adventure, like Aladdin type thing. And then the second one was like dark and gritty and gory, and like one of the characters was literally like a goth chick wearing like leather, I don't know, I guess I don't know what you would call it, but like harness, like fetish gear, and all of the enemies were like weird, like disgusting monsters, and the main enemy was just like a fucking dark eco beast, a dark maker. Warrior Within, yeah, such a good game. I replayed it last year. So much fun. It's good. Good times. Definitely not the best in the series, but like definitely the one that like I played the most, I think. I also really like the way they balance comedy and platforming core with the edgy thing. Jack 2-3. Yeah, it, like they did have a dominatrix. I don't even remember what her name was. But she had short hair, she had short black hair. She also had really ugly teeth for some reason. I don't know why they did that. They did that. Yeah. She was like, oh, I can't remember. I don't remember. I wish I knew her name. But like, yeah, Warrior Within. She was like the first. She's like the first villain you meet, actually. I think she's in the opening cutscene. If you look up the opening cutscene on YouTube. Ow. Yeah, on the bow, yeah. Sorry, you guys are blowing up my Discord with your Black Arachnia posts. You're allowed to. It's not bad or anything. I'm glad you guys are posting, but like I'm just getting all the boops. All the Discord boops. Yeah, I definitely have a soft spot in my heart for a lot of those. I say that. Soft spot in my heart for a lot of those like edgy 2000s games. I think classic God of War, definitely up there. Even though I don't think it had quite the like 2000s edgy, it definitely fell into that category, I think. It wasn't like black metal edgy, it was very like I don't even know how to describe it, like ancient body horror edgy. Like tons of gore and like nudity. It was just awesome. It was like playing 300. Prince of Persia was a teen thing for me. Yeah, Yeah. Yeah, I was in high school and I played all of those games. Yeah, high school when I tricked my parents into getting them for me. No! Oh, I could really use Stella's fly ability right now. I know I could probably just run around and do it, but I want to do it the speed run anyway. I know I can too. No! Oh, we're gonna be here forever, guys.
The monsters that unbid me ship will drive me broke.
Come on. Alright, camera, what are you doing? Alright, third time's a charm. Yeah! Third time's a charm. Hell yeah. Who knows what black metal is? I mean, yeah. When you can't do Minecraft creative mode, fly. Yeah. Minecraft is a game I haven't played in a long time. I think I'd be down to play that game on stream, but like, I don't know, maybe that would just be boring, I feel like, for a lot of people. Like, oh wow, you're playing Minecraft on YouTube. How interesting.
What do you have in the basket?
Nothing to talk of. Dear.
1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies.
Steady boy.
And if you miss even one,
Here comes a big
what does he say? If you miss 20 pounds of fish, I'm gonna take me net back. I love the way the fish look in this game.
Steady boy. Here comes a big one. Hold steady. You're almost there.
You're almost there.
You did it!
Hell
You
yeah.
caught 200 pounds of fish. Not bad for a couple of landlubbers.
You got everything right? I mean, technically you're right. Well, okay, so technically you're not right. Technically, it's the lurkers who are devastating the local ecosystem, and the locals who are suffering as a result. The locals being these, like, weird elf guys that Jack is. Nice. I missed completely. No! Ugh. It's gonna be a bad run if I can't do that move. Overfishing a tragedy. It's not Jack's fault that the lurkers are doing bad people stuff. And besides, we just beat up all the lurkers, so the lurkers are gonna go away and the fish are gonna recover. And then the fisherman's gonna be able to, like, fish and not destroy the local ecosystem. He only has to feed, like, what? Like, 7 people? We've got the sculptor, the bird lady, the farmer, who also creates food, by the way. Or makes, farms food, I guess. Not creates food. And then you've got Samos and Kira, who are gonna be gone pretty soon anyways, on their little fucking space-time adventure. And then you've got Jack, Jack's uncle, who we don't actually believe is Jack's uncle, but actually Jack from the future. Did I mention the sculptor? I lost count. We've got the mayor, the fisherman. I think that's it. I already forgot. I don't know. I lost count while I was saying that. I was like not counting people. I was just playing the game. So that many people. That's how many people the fisherman has to feed. Minus however much the farmer is able to make or grow. Because he doesn't make food, he grows it. But yeah, it's the lurkers. The lurkers are the bad guys. No! Why did that happen? Did I not? I didn't change the... Whoops. Okay. There we go. Much better. Wow. I'm a professional, you guys. Three species. Yeah, what is it like? First game, it's the lurkers. Second game, it's the metalheads. Who's it in the third game? Is it the dark makers that are doing stuff? I feel like the third game, I have a less coherent understanding of like who the villain actually is, other than Veigar. Two of them doing the chaos, so it's metalheads and dark makers. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do the Crimson Guard death bots count? I feel like they... Hold on a second. I just had a brilliant idea. You guys are going to have to bear with me for a moment, but I promise you guys are going to love this. Oh no, it has to do... No, don't do it. It's so chaotic. Yeah, it is really chaotic. Why is it doing this? Oh god. Okay. Please be quick. It has to decompile. Oh my god. Oh, okay. It's compiling. We're almost there. Trust. I promise you, this is gonna be worth it. Come on, finish compiling already. Oh no, this is taking too long. Why is this taking so long? I'll just work on Stella while it does stuff. I don't even know what I could do. Maybe UV editing. Ooh, oh, that looks horrible. What the fuck? Go to shading. Click on that. UV editing. Still extracting. Gosh. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. What's up? All right, not bad for a first go. Not bad at all. Swappable gear looking really good. Thank you. Okay. It's ready. Are you guys ready? It's a mod for Jak and Daxter called the Forgotten Lands. I've already played through it, so I'm just gonna start a new game.
I have spent my life searching.
You basically have to, start up and then skip Geyser, and then you can play the game.
Idea, genius.
The voice
Now
acting
we're
is a
stuck
little
here
weird
with no way back.
because it's like AI voice acting, but it is a great level. Set of levels. They may as well be making a whole game, honestly. Like, there's a lot of good stuff.
Hey, it looks like scout flies are always in.
Let's turn that off real quick. Game options. Play hints. Off.
Red boxes.
Oh, I gotta do the... Sorry, I need to change the blinds. I'm using a Xbox controller, and rolling feels very weird. You got jump scared? Oh, by the the ice crystal guy or whatever. are hitting the wine. Yeah, dude, when you hear some of the other characters, it's like pretty insane. Yeah. I can't remember how to get over there. Did I really just miss it? I think I just missed it, yeah. So I don't really know what this is for. I got the thing up there, so... Oh, here! Does Unity have a calling system that causes seams to show up when rendering an object? That's something that annoys me in Unity 5. I gotta pull it off sleight of hand with such texture. So I don't really know. I haven't really played much with Unity's like occlusion calling system. Oh. I'm probably going to be doing something of my own that keeps the like the mesh count and the poly count down. But I'll probably use occlusion culling somewhere. I don't know. Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know. You know who would be actually really good to ask? Pandan. Sorry, Pandan, if you don't want people randomly contacting you. But I don't know, you could probably just ask in my server and just be like, hey, Unreal Engine question here. And then, you know, if Pandan's paying attention, he might respond. He usually does. Honestly, I feel like he's responded to some people in the Discord server before. Huh. Felt weird trying to grab that. I was like, why am I not grabbing that?
This green eco seems stronger? Oh yeah, this is definitely stronger!
Yeah, they also made like upgrades to the eco in this mod. It's so cool. All of the eco does something different and awesome. Hold on, I want to do this.
What's this thing doing here? Wait a sec. Is that a ship or am I dreaming?
Is that a ship or am I dreaming? It's a good challenge. All right. Over here now. Next segment. Let's go. Yeah. I highly recommend playing this mod if you're a Jack and Daxter fan. Highly, highly recommend it. Oh, fuck. If you don't know how to do it, go to the Open Goal website. So glad I got real voice actors. Can't imagine using AI in all of its artifacting. I get that it's someone else's game though, and that they're just trying to keep the game's original spirit. Yeah, so what I think they're actually doing is I think they ran like some of the Jack and Daxter voice stuff in, like the voice lines from Jack and Daxter through an AI. Which I mean, frankly is questionable, like and then I think they're actually speaking the voice lines themselves, and then there's an AI that's like converting that. I'm missing 3 precursor orbs? No. Oh, they're right there. Yeah, that's what I think it's doing. And it comes through in some of the voice lines. 'Cause like you'll hear them speaking in a way that the actor doesn't, and they'll have like certain, I don't know, I wouldn't call them tics, but like, you know, like how some people when they speak the way they speak has like a particular character that you can pick up on, like the way they say different words.
Now, Shirley, this will take us back home.
Like that. Although, the way he extended the
And
now...
surprise, surprise, we're still not home.
Those two sounded like full AI. Like, now, surely.
Looks like we're not the first visitors here.
But that one there, looks like we're not the first visitors. It's like it's like an accent. Like that T. What was the other? Oh. Drunk Daxter, yeah.
Jack, Kiro is finally able to connect us back. Wearing the precursors of you two landed.
We're elsewhere. Doing cool shit. Also, the graphics are I'm sure that the graphics are better because these definitely look higher resolution to me, or maybe more contrasty, something like that. They look really nice for some reason. I don't know why. Definitely feels like some of the design choices that they would have made in like Jak 2 have been made
This
here.
looks like a transporter pad. If you can find a way to power it up, I can send you the zoomer.
To power up the transporter pad? I was about to jump through that. Power up the transporter pad. Do I need to go this way? This looks like a platforming challenge. Yeah, so much of it is like really difficult. But yeah, I mean, I definitely also can't really blame them for using it, I feel. Especially considering that this mod is basically free. Hell yeah. Damn it. I mean, wasn't too bad.
This must be the control room for that observatory outside. I wonder what the precursors were researching here. Oh, it looks like someone else has been continuing their work.
No, why did I do that? I got scared. Oh my god. Go, go, go! Oh! That jump is really difficult. Whew. Why did I do it again? Oh my god. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Go, 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 go. Oh no. Okay. 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 Get on you. Oh, come on. Okay. That's not okay. By the way, can you tell that this mod was made by Jack and Daxter speedrunners? Why? I'm just gonna go cry in the corner. No. No cry. Only do. Oh. Okay, okay, I got it. Hell yeah, I got it. Ooh. Did I activate it? Lady, I want a zoomer. How do I get the zoomer? Do I need to do something? I feel like this is the type of stuff that I should be getting with the zoomer. And like questioning, maybe I went to the wrong spot to get the zoomer? Maybe it's over here? Damn it. Nope. Let's try that again. Go. Whoa, no! Damn. One more time. From the top. Okay, there's no zoomer here. I don't think I can go down there without a zoomer.
Jack, tell me you're not considering this jump pad. Have you seen this drop?
Energy Bay. Number 15. Energy Bay. Ouch.
These turbines in the distance must be the power source of this place. Reach one on foot and I can send you the zoomer.
No. I'm so glad that was there. Alright, let's try that again. Don't hit the spikes. Fucking the first thing I did. Let's try that again. This time, don't hit the spikes. Yeah. Alright. Alright, see you later. Have a good one, Marcus, if you haven't already left. Thanks for hanging out. Ow.
Well, better you than me.
Could have gotten that one, but I was afraid. Okay. Whoa. They did not adjust the hitbox on that guy. Damn it! I think I was right to be afraid. Probably should have trusted those instincts. All right. Thought I could get him. Probably shouldn't have tried, honestly. In case I got blown up again. Okay. Power cell get.
Power's back, baby. Time to zoom out of here.
Zoomer? Zoomer time? There it is. Let's go. Oh. there must be a ring challenge around here somewhere. Oh. No platforming?
By the precursors, this crystal is emitting so much eco, it's saturating all my measuring tools.
Whoa, crazy. Oh, I ran out. Alright, what did we unlock? Oh, it doesn't show. I guess green stuff? We unlocked green stuff? There's blue stuff to unlock. What is the green stuff? Excuse me. Oh. Wait. I unlocked yellow stuff? Okay, I guess I have to unlock blue stuff next. Ow. Whoops.
That looks like it hurt. Should I call for backup?
Should I call for back? Let's go. Oh, yellow stuff. Hell yeah. Got him. Ah, okay. Try that one again. Fuck. Get you two. Nope, missed. Blew myself up instead. That's just what I do. Ah, that was rough. He just phased through that rock. Can you do that? I believe that's illegal, sir. Why can't I do this? Is there like a blue eco thing that I'm missing here? Going faster. Oh, I completely missed it. Thought I could do it. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that later. is that? How? How do I get there? Okay, not this way. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Wow. Okay. All right. I understand. Let's see. All right. I think I actually have to just run through these. Wait a second. That's cool. Nope. That's the wrong way. Okay. Let's try that again. I think I have to go this way. Where am I supposed to go? There I am. Hell yeah. Alright. Think I'm all streamed out. And for the remaining few, thanks for coming and hanging out. It was a good time. Got some good work done. Stella's hair, I guess, which is textured weird now. But yeah, I mean, I had a good time. I appreciate you guys showing up. And I'm gonna go now. So thank you. Have a good one, everyone.